Okay, we have a 3v3 here on Chasm between the green team up in the upper left-hand corner. It's gonna be DeKay Antimon and ShadowUltima versus down here on the bottom right-hand corner we have blue team JRoot Kaladryn and darkblaze47. So these are all very experienced players. So hopefully this is gonna turn out to be a really good game. Antimon preparing the 4 money makers for their bottom. Right now we have a lunchbox about to come up to the top. And JRoot is preparing 2 more moneymakers, and what are they going to decide to bring up? Kaladryn looks like Kaladryn's bringing something. 4 fixers and 2 Geminis in queue, and darkblaze is preparing the left side base for blue as well. Now here we go, the game's starting, and moneymakers are going down, lunchboxes are going down. No one's pushing mid right now that hard. These armadillos and longhorns. Okay, right now we are starting the battle for mid. darkblaze and JRoot for the blue team, and Kaladryn. They're all joining in. Only armadillos for them trying to get mid right now. A combination of longhorns and dillos for green team. Now blue clears out their side of neutrals first, but Antimon starts dropping in first, and who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? 1 light up for green, 1 light up for green, no lights up right now. And blue takes it. Wow, that was very quick. But green is right behind, knocking lights out. There are 4 infantry coming out. There's a big battle right now. Blue team hovering over the base, spamming shots, but it does go neutral. JRoot trying to do some air to ground, taking out the dills. It does not finish them off. Blue retakes mid, but still it'll get neutralized right away. It'll get neutralized right away, just like that. And once again, now green's starting to take mid. There are 2 lights up, 3 lights up, 2, 3, and back down. This is kind of a perennial back and forth until someone clears out the other side units, usually using maybe artillery or something like that. darkblaze almost dead, stays on the ground. Just to, oh, does Antimon finishes him off with the bombs? Oh. Blue does have control of mid right now, but DeKay firing in with that Warthog, knocking down lights very quickly. A hat is dropped right next to him, and he's gonna make it out of there. Once again goes neutral. There is a lunchbox on blue side, covered by armadillos, and now finally the artillery going up for blue. Goes green, but it will quickly go back down. ShadowUltima takes getting shot down by Kaladryn, and another shot off on Antimon. Kaladryn with a double kill. Now Jammer's going down. DeKay's putting down Jammers, so those artillery back here are not going to be very effective. 2, I think right now the formula is 2 to be able to block, and they have 4. They have 4 surrounded by all these. But darkblaze bombing right now is kind of dangerous. Has to run away, and it's going back and forth. Wow, what a battle for mid. Shadow cloaking. Oh, and blue has it right now. darkblaze trying to take out what he can, but this is just not gonna stop being under fire. This outpost is not gonna stop being under fire. darkblaze bombing. There is no AA on this side. Oh, there's only 1 seeker on this side for green. And no one's doing... Okay, so right now, we had Antimon try to drop some infantry, but infantry only, and it gets thwarted very quickly. DeKay bringing out another jammer. Antimon dropping infantry. They are still desperately trying to back and forth for this mid position. It looks like blue has a good foothold on it right now, especially because of the lunchbox. However, Antimon and DeKay just bombing and shooting in with that Warthog just goes right back down to neutral, and then green retakes it. JRoot's kind of overextended. And green is starting to bring their troops to the other side of the chasm, on blue side of mid. darkblaze handily destroying the oh, and Antimon gets taken out by I think hats and seeker fire, because it re-neutralized and was no longer under green's control. Now JRoot doing good air to ground. He has full recharge on this base. It is not going down. Antimon once again with the relentless bomber melee, quickly taking down. Oh, but and Darkblaze lands right down there, getting hit by a combination of DeKay, those hats, and Antimon's melee. However, blue still has one light up on this and a lunchbox, so this is not green under green's control or neutralized yet. Creeps coming on both sides. There are artillery firing on this outpost right now, but blue does have firm control of it. Almost all of these units have been taken out for green. JRoot and darkblaze doing some bombing runs. Blue has all these units sitting right here, and they need to be transferred to the other side to be able to secure it. They just had to put down some jammers. Darkblaze has one out on the field. And right now green is very thin right now. Antimon trying to ninja as much as he can. Cannot get away because of those missiles from Kaladryn. Air to air. And now it is all in blue. It's blue's game to lose right now. Blue's game to lose. They have control of mid, and they have their bases. Top base is very secure. Bottom base is not secure. However, that is almost directly next to mid, so they will not have a hard time defending it. DK with very sparkly shots, very colorful shots, but will get no. How? Oh, does the Viking dance just in time? Oh, but Kaladryn lands, and DK does not react in time, especially with that slow transformation speed from the Warthog, and gets bombed to death by Antimon. Now Antimon taking two armadillos, is he going to just drop it and leave them? Yes. So he's going to try to mass up a secret force right up there, which is kind of a common strategy in Chasm. And stays here, does not want to see him missing for too long, and definitely does not want to get caught moving all the way over there. But look at this, there are 6 armadillos over here already. Antimon, a little bit of a misclick, but no one sees this yet. No one on blue sees this yet. They're way too focused on mid. JRoot going directly one-on-one with the Seeker, probably not going to win too much. And now blue does have a lot of units on this side of mid. They do have this fairly secure. They have one jammer. They need another jammer. But they have 2 hats, a lot of dillos, and they need to put more down here. But look, Antimon's going for it. He is going for the top base on blue. He's going for blue's top. And where are these stray armadillos going? Oh, they need to fix this pathing. There are 2 blue team members coming back here to handle it, JRoot and darkblaze, and all of these armadillos are just freaking out. Where are they going? Oh, Carbon. This pathing needs to be fixed. That would have been that could have turned out very different if those armadillos didn't go away. That's very, very sad. Root taking care of this last armadillo, and green once again resorting to having to fall back to this top base of theirs. And if you've noticed, the bridge here has been cleared out. JRoot now starting to work on the bottom base. Almost takes out a moneymaker. Antimon saving it in time. Has a birthday in queue and puts it down. I do not think that will reach. Oh, it does. Well, at least shot this infantry. But I do not think it will reach all the way up here. Now Antimon trying to defend from Darkblaze at this bottom base. Darkblaze retreats back to mid, and Antimon with a grinder in queue. Let's see if he can do anything with it. He just puts it down. Probably a safe bet. Just in case they do a push up here, which is sort of inevitable. Kaladryn way across enemy lines here. And goes down to DK. Double kill from DK. JRoot and DK. Or JRoot and Kaladryn go down to DK. ShadowUltima with his cloak here, trying to shoot down what he can, but it's with a Neo, you're not going to get as far as you would like to. Now Kaladryn gonna try to ninja this bottom base. Let's see. Oh, but Antimon does return. Kaladryn backs off. Oh no, backs off to recharge, and luckily Antimon just starts to go away right when Kaladryn comes by. But oh, and JRoot comes to support. There's two more, but they drop it all in the same spot, and Antimon's melee just wrecks those infantry that drop, and there are still 2 lights down. But darkblaze drops another 4. It neutralizes. However, there are no infantry left for blue to be able to take this base. So right now. Oh, but almost all the units that were over here at the bottom base for green are gone. Nothing but one Longhorn and socket units, 2 socket units left. However, Kaladryn's still here, trying to take out what he can. Antimon trying to chase Kaladryn down, but it does not work. DeKay putting a grinder down for defense, which is much safer than nothing that they had at that, or not nothing, but the little that they had. Hopefully he'll put more. And right now we do have a small Dillo push coming for the green fort. However, Dillo push is not as scary as a Longhorn push, especially in these numbers. There is a grinder there. Antimon taking the rest of it out with his melee.
Rampage.
And Antimon is on Rampage, killing darkblaze one more time. Kaladryn dropping a Gemini right next to 2 grinders. I would typically advise against that because they will immediately destroy that thing. However, the defense over here up at the top for green is getting very thin. DeKay keeping the grinders here. Keeping 1 grinder. Only 1 grinder for defense on green's bottom base. However, green is doing a small tank push. Oh, it's quite a sizable tank push, actually. It's quite a sizable tank push. JRoot taking it head on. There are not as many tanks as blue would like to have down here, but they do have grinders. Oh, and green drops grinders of their own. There's going to be a big... And this grinder right here is hitting back of a goalie. Luckily, darkblaze picks it up and puts it back down after healing it. However, Kaladryn does go down. DeKay, ShadowUltima, and Antimon are all here, taking out the front line for mid for blue, and every unit's dead except for this goalie, and the goalie goes down. 1 grinder is dropped. However, this grinder will not survive for very long, as there are way too many units here for blue or for green. JRoot shooting this grinder from across the chasm at its back. That other grinder, that blue grinder, is still here alive. However, green does take mid. And will they be able to keep it? That is the question. Will they be able to keep it? DeKay down back behind all these blue units, shooting from the back. JRoot and darkblaze frantically trying to melee as much as they possibly can, along with Kaladryn. And DeKay bringing another grinder down. No one. Oh, okay. Green retakes mid. Kept going back and forth. Kept going neutral. JRoot goes down to Antimon. Kaladryn is probably going to go down, and there are 3 green members here. However, Kaladryn does retreat very quickly and does get away. What a turnaround. Now green has control of mid, and now Antimon trying... DeKay doing a quick scout and drops to shoot, trying to take out this generator. Does it. Is successful and does get away after a level up. And now it is green on the offensive and blue that had to fall back to their base. Root and Blaze trying to defend from Antimon's harassed right here. Antimon took down every single socket unit except for the lunchbox. Kaladryn with bombs. Let's see what he can take out in the time that there is, and DeKay right there with his Warthog. There is too much green presence. Doing some ninja drops. ShadowUltima with a cloak scout over here does see that base is fairly defended. However, right here we do have darkblaze bombing these moneymakers, trying to do what he can, but does not succeed in killing that one. I don't know if he got another one, but that last one was not finished off. He does get out of there in time. Now, right now, blue is not massing up tanks, is not creating some sort of arty line to be able to you know, take down this clumpy units right here. darkblaze goes back to the fort from green and does manage to take out one moneymaker. Is surrounded by 5 repair guardians. DeKay healing up the jammer. There are no artillery out for blue to try to handle anything here at mid. 2 Aegis up. That's interesting for blue. So there are a lot of Seegers here. They definitely would get chased down. And now the turtle is starting to form. None of that super aggressive play that we saw from green to try and retake mid, which did eventually work after that tank push. However, we are seeing grinders and a few Goliaths up for blue. darkblaze with 29,000 credits. I do not know what he's saving it up for. However, the power for blue is fairly low at 29 positive right now. Blue surprisingly has higher upkeep than green. Where are all their units? Are they all invested in Goliaths? I don't know. I don't see any over here. I only saw this one protecting the base and 1, 2, 3 down here at the blue's bottom. And Kaladryn does go down once again. I think it was a triple focus fire. That was quite a lot of fire from green going down on him. And JRoot with that frontline warthog does bring out the Berthas. However, they do have jammers over here, so they do need to do bombing runs. The only one that has bombs on... No, darkblaze and Kaladryn both have bombs on the blue team. ShadowUltima ninja dropping a grinder stealth. Will the grinder be able to kill anything? Will the grinder be able to get anything? I do not think so. It does get an Aegis. It does get an Aegis. Then it does get back attacked, I shall say, by another grinder. ShadowUltima almost dead. darkblaze trying to take him out with bombs, but there are too many Seekers. Too many Seekers. And ShadowUltima does get away. darkblaze does go down to those Seekers. And right now, it is looking very good for green. They also are starting to mass up a good force of units right here. There is one Goliath. And there are quite a lot of Goliaths here for blue. If blue starts to push with these Goliaths, I have a good feeling that they will be able to break this. Because if you look here, there's only 1, 2 real tanks down here. There's just this Goliath and this Longhorn. There's nothing else but Seekers and Hats over here. There's a Ratchet, and another Ratchet, and artillery, and these grinders. But there are 5, probably more now. There are 6 Goliaths down here for blue. ShadowUltima trying to do another stealth ninja drop for the grinder, but it does not work. And ShadowUltima walking away. Oh, and Kaladryn with a great predict drops and finishes him off. Wow, that was great. Antimon does is able to take this top base. And darkblaze is gone. Is dead, actually. Not gone. But they have taken this top base. Blue needs to push ASAP. Blue needs to push as soon as possible, because once green has good control of that top base, they will start to mass up units and send them directly down to blue's fort, which is the shortest path from an outpost to a fort. My mistake. This is actually shorter. However, this could be devastating, because when you send units down here, this is a big wide area. You can start making your units take a wider path toward here using correct micro, and that will be very, very hard to fight against. JRoot almost going down Antimon. However, gets away just in time. Antimon chasing him down, but JRoot gets back in time. Now Antimon, there is nothing over here at this base, so Antimon needs to start either making units or to defend here, or simply defend on his own and dedicate him as a single player, you know, to this base. This hat looks like it's about to go down. Antimon snags it in time. However, Darkblaze is taking out all these money makers. Antimon cannot do anything by himself. Where are his teammates? His teammates, DeKay and ShadowUltima, are still fighting this front, you know, mainline war, frontline with the frontline warthog. However, JRoot does go down to this hat with a lot of other fire. DeKay now, DeKay now trying to. Okay, Antimon drops more infantry. Green retakes the base. However, there are 2 level 4 creeps here, and Antimon takes them down. Darkblaze slashing away as much as he possibly can. However, DeKay with the air to ground is just smashing with that air to ground fire, and that takes him out. Kaladryn doing the same thing that Darkblaze and JRoot doing the exact same thing. They do neutralize this base. They have 2 Goliaths coming out here for them. But where are the infantry? Here are some creeps along with 2 more Longhorns. I do not know if this will work. I do not know if this will work. DeKay is here. Antimon did go down to Kaladryn. And they do retake the base. Will they be able to secure it well enough? Or will blue be able, or will green be able to keep the pressure alive? Okay, green does back off. Green does not try to continually take it. And right now we are getting very, very close to overtime 2. We are only 3.5 minutes away from overtime 2. Antimon taking 3 more level 4 creeps and putting them on the opposite sides of that tank. DeKay coming with probes. Green takes this base. Antimon puts down a grinder. An armadillo is down. All 3 green members are here to support it. However, Kaladryn trying to shoot against this seeker. Go back. Go help your teammates on the upper right hand base. Okay, and Kaladryn comes to support. However, all three green players are up here trying to hold this base as best as possible. And Kaladryn just attacking with his mech, that's it. You need to bring some units, you need to do something, you need to bring more than that. 2 Goliaths are coming out, and I think that was sent by JRoot. However, ShadowUltima does go down to Kaladryn's fire. There is a lone grinder up here that will directly take on these Goliaths if left there. And JRoot just trying to support. Taking down the grinder, attacking it from the front, DeKay attacking JRoot from the back. And Root goes down to DeKay's ground to air. Antimon, DeKay just stomping these ground units coming their way. Kaladryn trying to do what he can with his striker, but it's just not going to be enough. And Antimon following. Oh, and Kaladryn does get away. ShadowUltima does another stealth grinder drop, and still cloaked, drops down to shoot the Goliath. Picks up the grinder, runs out of energy, has to drop the grinder. There are more Goliaths, however, there's only coming 2 at a time. They needed to save up. They needed to save up their units and bring them as many as they possibly could afford. However, sending 2 at a time, there's grinders, there are 3 mechs here to protect. It's just not going to be enough. It's just not going to be enough. And Kaladryn goes down again. This is not looking good for blue. However, they do have a fairly sizable force of Goliaths over here. If they were able to somehow maybe not ninja them, but get them through this bridge, walk them through this bridge. Green has no radar vision over here at all. Once they get here, they can either take this or make them go straight for the fort. However, would that even work in time? Because Green already has this base, and they're starting to build up a good army. There are 3 Seekers coming out for ShadowUltima. Darkblaze has 44,000 credits. Oh, and what did he just spend it on? Just spent it on 3 Goliaths. Now, what is he going to do with them? Is he going to try to take back this top base? He's heading over to the bottom base for blue. Taking a grinder and healing it up. What is he gonna do with these 3 Goliaths? And the Aegis, look at that. There are 5 Aegis. I've never seen so many before. That saved that, well, not necessarily saved him, but oh, and darkblaze, what is he doing? He's doing bombing runs, but he gets taken down by those Seekers. Look how many Seekers, look how many missiles that was. That was a lot of missiles. Okay, Kaladryn setting these Goliaths to go. Now, the question is, where are they going? I have a feeling that they're just going to mid. That's the safer route to take. And overtime 2 finally hits, and blue only has 1 base besides mid, or besides their fort. Now, where are these Goliaths going? Where are these Goliaths going? ShadowUltima does stasis blast them. However, against Goliaths, it's not really very effective if they're not attacking anything. If they're just moving, honestly, it's very dangerous to simply land next to Goliaths. Now, Antimon doing a scout. There is nothing there for them. And these are set to attack fort. These are not set to capture. Blue is going for it. Blue is going for it. And DeKay putting grinder in front. That is going to be... Oh, 2 grinders. There are 2 grinders. Blue's grinder gets taken out. The front Goliath is going to get taken out. Oh, man. They caught them on the bridge. They caught them on the bridge. And all these Goliaths, another grinder goes down. Another grinder goes down, and all these Goliaths are just gonna melt. Blue needs to do some micro here. Blue needs to ferry their Goliaths across the bridge. But there's too many green here to do anything about it. That's the thing. They literally, there is pretty much nothing that they can do about it. They are down to 4 Goliaths, 5 Goliaths, 2 jammers, and a bunch of Seekers in the back. And I don't know what's going to happen here. It does not look very promising for blue. Blue needs to be over here supporting them, dogfighting with these mechs to distract them so their Goliaths can get all the way to the fort. And Kaladryn is here. JRoot had to leave to oh, no. JRoot brought a Seeker up. JRoot brought a Seeker up. So Antimon will go down. Oh, yes, Antimon does go down to JRoot. This could save blue the match. Let's see how much defense. There is very little defense here. They do have 2 grinders, and grinders have been proven to be the best counter, or at least the best thing to combat against the big tank line. There are no heavy mines in their loadout. However, we do have Kaladryn coming up with another grinder, and the other. Okay, all mechs are here except for darkblaze, who was just taken out, and this is, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What is happening? What is happening? Almost, so close, 2 Goliaths left. Kaladryn repositions. 1 Goliath left. DeKay takes it out. Kaladryn shooting by himself. 1 grinder left for blue only. However, that did do a good amount of damage. Blue is still in this. darkblaze coming up with a Seeker for some reason? That was weird. Now JRoot coming up with a Longhorn. Oh! JRoot circling the base, getting hit by a Seeker, trying to do as much as he can to get away. DeKay and ShadowUltima just pound him into the ground. Oh. And now it is looking very grim for blue. Their health is going down very, very quickly. And green is sending this death push, this final death push. There is nothing left that blue has over here. Kaladryn can bring that Goliath to the front. However, ShadowUltima is bringing a Longhorn to the back. There is, oh man, blue's life is almost all the way gone. And it's looking like GG. So, oh, there you go. And to green goes the victory.
Double kill.
Alright. Oh well, that was a very interesting back and forth. Green did take it. Blue had made at one point, however, it was almost there. Look, this is not that much left. This is about a quarter of their life left. Blue did a very good job trying to do a last-minute attack ninja on green. So that was pretty cool. All right, this is RUI, and that's game. See you next time.